Hello everyone, welcome to Winning Ways YouTube channel, an exclusive guidance for competitive exams. So here we are bringing few other questions from the section called reasoning, which are helpful for your PO as well as clerical examinations. So this is part number 13. So those who have not watched the previous parts, I'll be giving link in the description. Kindly watch those videos and come back to this particular video. So please do subscribe to our channel, as that it gives lot of encouragement for us to bring new content into the videos. Okay, otherwise I'll be leaving cards at right top corner, as that it will be easy for you to trace out the videos which I have done in the past. Okay, so kindly subscribe to my channel as well as kindly share to your friends maximum, such that they will be getting beneficial of these particular topics too. Okay, so let's see what are the topics we have covered in this particular session. So in this particular session we have covered three topics. One is based on puzzle, floor based. Then second one is based on blood relations, specifically talking regarding coding based blood relations, and third one is based on one simple question based on series. Right, so without wasting any time, let's just dive into the channel. Okay, in this video, so first question, which is based on puzzle. So 8 people A, B, C, D, F, G, H live on 8 different floors of a building. Okay, the lowermost is numbered as 1 and the one above is numbered as 2, so and so on. Topmost is numbered as 8. Each of them reads different books of page numbers 52, 56, etc. Okay, so here you can take three parameters. One is person, then the second person is floor, and the third is based on page number. So total we have three different parameters. So in this particular puzzle, which parameter let me take as fixed parameter means we can take floor. So how many floors are there means we can say there are 8 floors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So total we have 8 floors. Okay, it will be better if you take from bottom to top. Why? Because building starts with floor number 1, right? So let's see. G lives on even number floor but not on above floor number 2. So above floor number 2, what are the even floor means? We can say 4, 6, 8. That means we'll be getting 3 possibilities, right? Then only 3 people between G and the one who reads 54. Here reads means nothing but the book which is having page number 54. So in between G and 54 there should be 3 floors, or there should be 3 people, both are same. E lives immediately below the one who reads 54. Okay, immediately below 54 E will be present. See, 54 not only necessary to be below G, it can be above G also, we can't say. Then only 2 people between E and the one who reads 62. Can't say. G does not live on topmost floor. That means we know that already it is the topmost floor is 8. That means G cannot live on floor number 8. So there are 2 possibilities for G. You can either place on 6th floor or you can either place on 4th floor. So you will be getting 2 possibilities. So let's take 2 possibilities and let me show you how these 2 possibilities work out. So out of 3 possibilities we have eliminated one possibility based on the sentence called G does not live on topmost floor. Okay, which is nothing but 8th floor. Now if I go with respect to the previous points, see, 3 people between G and 54. So G 1, 2, no chance. So G 1, 2, 3. So here you can put the page number called 54. Similarly G 1, 2, 3, no chance. So G 1, 2, 3. So here in the top floor you can put 54. 1, 2, 3 G. Okay, then E lives immediately below the one who reads 54. So immediately below 54 E, immediately below 54 E. Right, so let's go with the 2 possibilities, as that one we can eliminate based on the conditions which are further given. Right, then only 2 people live between E and the one who reads 62. E 2 people, here you can put 62. Similarly E above no chance, below E 2 people 62. So in this possibility G will be reading a book consisting of page numbers called 62. Right, then let's see C lives immediately above the one who reads 62. So immediately above 62, C. Immediately above 62, C. So C immediately means the very next or the very previous. But make sure that they should be neighbors of each other. The one who reads 52 lives on even number floor below C. So here C is in 5th floor. So below C, what are the even floor means? 4 and 2. So already in 254 is present. I cannot put 52. That means what is the other only even floor left means 4th floor. But in 4th floor 62 is present. So there is no gap of even number floors in order to place the book consisting of page numbers called 52. So you can just ignore this possibility. You can eliminate this possibility. Now if you see here, C is on 5th floor. Okay. So C, below C there should be 52. Below C. Specifically that should be an even floor. 4 no chance. Why? Because 62 is already there. That means you can put in floor number 2. So obviously floor number 2 will be having 52. So out of 2 possibilities we have eliminated one. The remaining one will be our answer. Okay, let's cross check with respect to the next one. Only 2 people live between 52 and the one who reads 64. So 52, bottom no chance, 52, 2 people. So here you can put 64. The one who reads 70 lives immediately below B. Immediately below B there should be 70. B neither lives on topmost floor, that means B is not in 8th floor, as well as B neither lives on topmost floor nor reads 54. So B is not reading 54. Now let's see where we can place these two persons. Okay. So here you cannot place B. So if I place B here, below it should be 70, no chance. B 70, no chance. B 70, no chance. So there is only one possibility. You can put in 2nd floor and 70 will be on 1st floor. Simple. Okay. Then F lives on odd number floor but not on lowermost floor. So we know that what are odd numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay. So F does not live on lowermost floor. That means F cannot be in 1st floor. So F can be in 3rd floor. 5th there is no chance. 7th there is no chance. Why? Because already they are occupied. So F you can put in floor number 3. Okay. Then only 2 people between F and the one who reads 60. So F, 2 people, no chance. So let's go towards top. F, 2 people. So here you can put 60. Only one person lives between D and the one who reads 58. Okay. So D, 58. In between those two there should be 1 people. Let's see where you can place D. So D, 1 person, 58. No chance. Here E is there. You cannot put D. D, 1 person, 58. No chance. Okay, then let me take in the top bottommost floor. So D, 1 person. Here you can put the page number called 58. Okay, then H lives immediately below the one who reads 56. There is only one possibility. So 56, below 56, H is present. If you see, you have got the page numbers. 1 person is missing. So who is that person? A is that particular person. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So in this manner, we can do these kinds of questions with respect to different possibilities just by going with respect to negative statements, by which we can eliminate the negative possibilities or the conditions. Then we can proceed with respect to the new sort of data which has been given in the question. Right. So next let me take you to the question which is based on blood relations, basically coding based. So just look at this particular question. So here he has given some sort of codes. Okay. So out of those codes we are supposed to say which is how is V related to T. So see E at the rate V. So for these particular kinds of questions we are supposed to draw family tree. So without family tree we cannot do these sort of questions. So E at the rate V. So at the rate V means father. So E is father of V. Similarly V at the rate N. At the rate means again father. So V is father of N. The relation is asking between V and T. We have not got so far. Let's continue. Then N percentile. N percentile. Percentile means nothing but husband. So N is husband of R. That means R is wife of N. Right. Then let's go for the last part. R star T. Star means mother. Okay. R is mother of T. So look at the question. How is V related to T? V related to T. V related to T. Father, T's father is N, N's father is V, right? So father's father means you can say grandfather. So the answer for this particular question will be grandfather, right? Then let me take you to one more question which is based on the same sort of data. So look at this particular question. So which of the following expression shows that M is sister of T? So these particular kinds of questions you can solve by eliminating gender, eliminating based on gender. Most of the options you can eliminate by using this particular concept. Okay, M is sister means M should be female, remember that. Okay, sister means M is sister of I. So sister means nothing but they both should belong to same generation, provided M and I should be in the same generation, remember that. Now see here, P hash M, M is last, means P is brother of M. So if you see, the relation is in forward direction, it is not in backward direction. Okay, so P hash M means P is brother of M. So from that I cannot say the gender of M. So simply ignore, right? Then look at second option, M dollar U. Dollar means nothing but sister. Okay. Then U star P. Star means nothing but mother. Okay. Then hash. Hash means nothing but brother. So here if you see, they are going one generation next. That means you can eliminate this also, right? Similarly, see here, M star H. No doubt, M is mother of H. So M gender is female. But let's check for the gender of I also. Okay, not gender, whether they are belonging to same generation or not. Okay, so dollar. So dollar means sister. Okay, I is sister. Hash. Hash means brother. Okay, fine. Then at the rate. At the rate means nothing but father. Again, they have moved one generation up. That means this cannot be my answer also, right? Then look at this one, star. Star means mother. Dollar. Dollar means sister. Hash. Hash means nothing but brother. So this also going in the previous generation, so you can eliminate this also. So if I ignore all the four options, my answer will be only one. What is that answer? Means option number 5. So see here, M dollar P. You can ignore this. Why? Because I want only M and I. That's it. So M dollar P. Dollar means nothing but sister. Okay. Then hash. Hash means brother. Brother's sister is also called sister. We already know that. So my answer will be option number 5 accordingly with respect to the data. So make sure that eliminate the options based on gender first thing, and then go with respect to generations. Okay, so if they are belonging to same generation, make sure that no other above or below generation should be present with respect to those two persons which is given in the question, right? Then let me take you to the last example of today's session of part 13. So look at this particular question. So in the word introspection, so let me write that word, INTROSPECTION. Okay, if all the vowels are replaced with the letter which is immediately next to it in the alphabetical series, so vowel next, and all consonants are replaced with the letter which is immediately before, so consonants previous, then how many vowels are there in the new word thus formed? Okay, so vowels should be substituted with respect to the next letter, and consonants should be replaced with the previous letter. So we know that vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so first let's check with respect to vowels, right? So vowels next letter means you need not do the whole thing. Why? Because we already know with respect to alphabetical series, they starts from A to Z. No vowel next letter is vowel. We already know that. So you can directly ignore vowels. Okay, I is a vowel, ignore. O is a vowel, ignore. E is a vowel, ignore. I is a vowel, ignore. As well as O is a vowel, ignore. Just to go with respect to the remaining elements. Why? Because here in the question directly he is asking vowels. That means we are supposed to go with respect to consonants only. Why? Because no vowel next letter is vowel according to alphabetical series, right? So let's see. N previous is M. T T is a consonant, so consonant previous is S. Then R previous is Q. Then S is a consonant, S previous is R. P previous is O. C previous is B. T previous is S, and N previous is M. Okay, so look at the question. How many vowels are there in the new word thus formed? So how many vowels you can find in this particular thing? Means you can say there is only one vowel. So what is that vowel? Basically O. Okay, so in this manner we can do these kinds of questions specifically, such that we can make them in a short span of time. Okay, so with respect to this particular question, I am ending this session. So thank you everyone. So keep watching our videos and try to subscribe our channel if you like these videos. So please give support to us in the form of your subscription. Okay, thank you everyone. Stay home, stay safe.